Welcome to MedTech Mind.
The principle of beneficence. In this principle, the medical professional should act in the best interest of his patient. Beneficence implies kindness, mercy, and charity towards others. The scenario shows a physician helping and assisting his patient who had a surgery. This patient keeps on insisting to walk, but thankfully the physician noticed it and helped her undergo a therapy to promote good and proper functioning of the patient.
Hoy, Bianca! Sino kasama mo?
Wala po.
Ayan, tulungan kita.
Salamat po.
Bakit ka nag-isa, Bianca? Ayan mo. Magaling ka rin.
Principle of non-maleficence. It is an ethical deed where a physician requires an intention to avoid needless harm or injury that can arise through acts of commission or omission. In common language, medical practitioners must not harm the patient, where it is based on the ancient maxim primum non nocere, or first do no harm. Here's a video where the doctor gives the right prescription of a painkiller to his patient with a dosage where it cannot damage the patient's liver.
Ano po kasi ito, tatlong linggo na po sumasakit yung katawan. Pwede niyo po ba akong listahan ng painkiller?
Sige po, ma'am. Pero dapat sundin niyo po yung dosage na ibibigay ko para po hindi maapektuhan ang iyong matay. Ma'am, ganun po yun.
Principle of respect for autonomy. It is where a capable patient must be allowed to accept or refuse recommended medical interventions. Here's a video of a doctor telling the patient that he needs to be admitted to the hospital to understand more about this ethical principle.
Ayon po sa results ng laboratory, kailangan niyo po ma-admit, kailangan po natin ma-maintain ang mga bagay-bagay sa inyong katawan.
Ito, hindi ko ba pwedeng bigyan na lang ako ng reseta, bibili na lang ako ng gamot? Ito ko lang na akong pambayad kasi, Dok. May marami pa po akong responsibilidad sa pamilya ko. Ang dagdag gastos ng kuya kasi, Dok, eh. Pwede bang reseta na lang, Dok?
Sige, bumalik ka na lang kung may nararamdaman ka pa ha. Kailangan natin ma-check yan, hindi pwedeng baliwalain lang.
Sige po, salamat po, Dok. Sige po, Dok, sa pamilya ko. Okay.
The principle of veracity. This principle tells us that the patient must be provided with the truth about their medical condition, both at the point of diagnosis and as how their condition will progress. This allows patients to use their autonomy to make decisions on their own best interests. In this scenario, the physician is trying to explain the detailed condition of the patient by telling him that he is diabetic and supplementing him information on how to deal with his condition.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon po, Dok.
Ayon po sa iyong lab test result, mataas po ang iyong blood sugar. At sa madaling sabi, may diabetes po kayo.
Po? Diabetes? Ano po ba yun, Dok?
Ang diabetes ay ito yung mataas ang sugar content ng iyong dugo. At ito po yung cause ng pagkain nyo ng matatamis na mga pagkain.
So, ano po ba yung gagawin ko, Dok, para ma-prevent ko po yung pagtaas ng blood sugar?
Kumain kayo ng ampalaya at i-minimize na rin ang pagkain ng mga matatamis na mga pagkain.
Yun lang po ba, Dok? Okay po, salamat.
The principle of respect for dignity. This principle is meant to apply to everyone involved in the medical encounter. Respect for persons and respect for their dignity applies whether or not healthcare decisions are being made and even to those who are not capable of making their own decisions. The scenario shows how a healthcare professional take care of the patient's dignity and privacy by counseling an HIV patient with all confidentiality.
Basta ka naman.
Puto, hindi na charge nila ako. Kasi tingin nila, hahawain ko sila. Hindi naman to, di ba?
Hindi yun. Huwag mo na lang silang pakinggan. Ang pakinggan mo na lang yung mga taong nagmamahal sa'yo. Dapat patuloy ang buhay. Kailangan natin maging malakas at maging matatag. Huwag kang mag-alala, ang mga sekreto mo ay chatin sa atin lang.
Salamat talaga, Dok, ha? Tulog ka na lagi.
Walang problema yun.
Hello, this is Isabel explaining to you the principle of distributive justice. This principle is applicable when resources are expensive, scarce, and decisions must be made out about who will receive these resources. Take note, healthcare resources should be distributed in a fair way among members of society. So the scenario shows how a doctor on duty handled the situation upon knowing that the patient who arrived first wanted check-up, and following that patient was another patient who collapsed. The doctor immediately went to the collapsed patient to provide healthcare services, leaving the first patient who was waiting for hours to be taken care of.
Ano nangyari sa kanya?
Chine-check ko po yung BP niya, Dok, kasi nahihirapan po siya kuminga.
Ano bang ginawa mo?
Dok! Dok! May resistation po dito, Dok! Ma'am, pasensya na po! Magiging way yung pinsan ko. Joke lang po sa inyo? May patakaran po kasi kami dito sa emergency na kailangan namin unahin yung mas malalang sitwasyon. Sana po, maintindihan niyo po kami.